Hey Taurus, hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your general life reading for June 15th through the 30th. If you want to go straight to the message and skip the card pool, go ahead and click on the timestamp in the description box below. Otherwise, let's get started. So Taurus, we're first going to take a peek at the overall energy that's surrounding you right now. So the first oracle card that we have out for you is Isis, past life. The situation involves your past life memories. And let's pull one more oracle card, see what energy is floating around you right now. Okay, and we have two that came out. The first one that we have for you is joyous fun. And the second card that we have that came out for you is conflict. All right, so we'll see how those tie into your overall reading. But let's get into some tarot and take a peek at your current energy. Where am I Taurus collective at right now? Okay, so we have two cards that came out for your current energy. The first one that we have is the Page of Fire. And the second card that we have is the Messenger of Air in reverse. All right, so let's look now at any challenges, obstacles, and what might be hidden from you. Okay, and we have the Page of Air. For advice from Spirit, okay, we have two that flipped over. And we have the Seven of Air, and we have the Six of Fire in reverse, which is a Six of Wands in traditional tarot. And for your potential outcome, we have Empress. Okay, so let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit more. Okay, Taurus, we have Strength in reverse for your current energy. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. For advice from Spirit, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. We are not taking all of those cards, but let's see your outcome. Let's see what's happening for the outcome for my Taurus collective. And we have the Tower in reverse. All right, and I'm going to grab some Lenormand and see if there are any final messages before we get into the reading. And for your energy, we have House. For challenges, obstacles, and what's hidden, we have the Moon. For advice from Spirit, we have the Rider. And for your potential outcome, we have the Key. Okay, so let's get into this, Taurus. For the overall energy that's surrounding you right now, we have past life, we have joyous fun, and we have conflict. So it almost feels as though what's happening around you right now is a bit of tension, right? And it seems as though it's something that you've been dealing with for a while, or it's something that sort of crept up that you may have thought you put to rest a while ago, that you thought things were settled, but now it seems to be popping back up and causing a lot of discomfort in your life. And so what I'm feeling is that with all of that swirling around, it's time for you to find the fun in life again. It's time for you to do things that bring you delight, to do things that make you happy, because it feels as though there's some lingering stress that you're under right now. So looking at your current energy, we have the Page of Fire, the Messenger of Air in reverse, Strength in reverse, and we also have the House. So what I'm feeling like for you right now, Taurus, is that there's this unsettled feeling that's making you a little bit tired, right? And it almost seems as though you are waiting for something to happen, maybe a message, maybe some communication for you to get back on that stable footing, right? And being happy again, being excited. Now, if this is related to a job, maybe you're waiting for a promotion, or maybe you're waiting to hear from a potential new place, if you've been interviewing, if this is money, if you have your own business, maybe you're waiting for things to pick up. But it seems as though there's, some things that are coming back around or haven't been addressed that have always been there. And it feels like you're waiting on something to sort of force that change. But right now, it has you a little bit off balance and you're unsure of how to get your feet under you again. So, looking at the challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have the Page of Air, we have the Five of Cups in reverse, and we also have the Moon. So, what this is telling me is that the biggest challenge for you, again, is waiting, right? This sort of quiet, watchful energy. And, it seems as though there's some, again, disappointment with the Five of Cups in reverse. When it's upright, it tends to speak of regret, from past things. And that seems to be a challenge for you to get over. And what we also have is the Moon card that represents things that are hidden, things that are unknown, things that have not yet been revealed to you. And I think, again, this ties into this waiting, right? That you're waiting for some sort of message, some sort of indicator, something to bring you an aha moment so you can get back in your happy place. What we have for the advice from Spirit, we have the Seven of Air, or the Seven of Swords in traditional tarot. We have the Six of Fire in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, and we also have the Rider. So what Spirit is saying, I think, with these cards is that it's time for you to move forward. Even if you don't know everything, you're not going to, I don't think that you're going to get all of the answers that you're looking for in this particular situation. And it might be time for you to move on. With the Page of Swords in reverse, this is not somebody who's kind of sitting silently watching anymore. It's time for you to move forward. And I don't think that you're going to be able to do that without, what's a good word? I don't want to say being sneaky, but I think that you're going to have to be a little bit clever in finding a solution forward. So, if it's a promotion, maybe, I don't know, find a different way of communicating with your boss. If it's a job search, then maybe you need to sort of branch out and do something outside of your comfort zone, apply for a job that you don't think you're qualified for. If you have your own business, maybe it's a different way of marketing, but being passive in this case is not going to serve you. So it's really time for you to sort of take that leap and start moving forward in a different way. Looking at your outcome, we have the Empress, we have the Tower in reverse, and we also have the Key. So what I'm feeling for your outcome is actually quite nice. You're not going to find this lightning moment that you've been waiting for, that you've been looking for. But what you will do is figure out a way to unlock your inner badass, is what I just heard with the Key and the Empress card coming out. I think you're going to find a different way to approach this. I don't think that you're going to be as passive and waiting for a signal that things are okay. I think what you are going to do is, again, figure out a way to move forward, and that's going to put you in a place of empowerment. It's almost as if you've unlocked the key to life's happiness and fulfilling your goals, right? So whatever this was that was sort of bogging you down, that's either come back from the past or sort of been there for a long period of time, you're going to step out of that energy. You're going to embrace your inner self. You're going to embrace this new way of thinking and this new approach that's more action oriented instead of standing back a little bit and waiting and getting more tired by the second. And this will bring you that happiness and sense of fulfillment that you were looking for. So let me pull one last oracle card for you and see if Spirit has any final messages. Okay. And the card that we have for you that came out is I am the dreamer of my dream. So I feel like with this card, Spirit is sort of reiterating that you can make things happen, right? This thing that you're waiting for, you don't need to wait. It's time for you to take action so that what it is that you're thinking about, what it is that you want to have, what it is that you want to achieve, you can do that. You are the creator of your life. And Spirit is very much encouraging you right now to be a little bit more action oriented, a little less passive. So, no more waiting. It's time for you to trot forward into the next chapter of your life. So, Taurus Collective, I hope that this was helpful and I hope that it resonated with you somehow. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And in the meanwhile, I am sending you huge, huge hugs.